Hello everyone, Séan Herron at The Easiest Swing. In today's video, I'm going to show you something that I see almost all senior golfers struggle with. It creates so much strain in their body, they can't hit the ball any distance whatsoever. I'm going to show you the simplest, easiest solution. It's going to help you have a much more efficient action and walk off the golf course with so much more energy and a much more enjoyable golf swing. That's what's coming up right now. So what issue do I see 99.9% of golfers struggle with? It's turn. Now, Bobby Jones, way back in the day, said it himself. Out of every 100 golfers, 99 don't turn enough. It might have been even at every 1,000 golfers, 999 don't turn enough. So don't quote me on that. But it was about turn. So what do we see golfers do? We see them have literally no hip turn, and because of the restriction here in the hips, their shoulders struggle to get past 45 degrees. So we see these kind of half-hearted backswings. The challenge here is, how can I hit the ball any distance at all from this position? Look how tense and stiff it is, how wooden it is. So this is the action I'm sure you'll even recognize from some of your playing partners. Oh, I can just feel the strain in my body. And that's what we're dealing with. And that's what I'm going to address now, how to help you improve your turn.
So if you've just found Easiest Swing, just come and join the thousands of golfers around the world who are finding an easier way to play the game. It's not technical, it's not difficult, anybody can do it, and you can improve your game in the simplest possible way. You just need to check out our website, easiestswing.com. You can sign up for our newsletter. We've also got the Positive Impact Golf book there, where you can download the first few chapters and get a look at that, see what you think, and if you want to, you can get the rest of the book, and you can also have a look at our new book, The Easiest Swing in Golf. So I hope you enjoy those resources. easiestswing.com.
Before I show you the solution, let's look more closely at what's causing this lack of turn. When I swing back, you can see that my lead heel stays planted. Not only that, but my head stays absolutely still and my eyes stay glued to the ball. Now, what does that result in? It results in literally no turn down here in the hips, and then also restricts the shoulder turn. Now just look, if I loosen the lower half of my body up and just let everything move together, hips and shoulders together, just look how much more turn I've achieved without any effort at all. So just allowing the left heel to come off the ground as it wants to, as my hips turn, and then also not restricting my head movement. If my head wants to move with the turn, look how the weight has also shifted with the turn, then I'm just going to allow it. I'm not going to interfere by keeping the left heel planted and my head glued over the ball. A very simple move we do at The Easiest Swing that allows us to let the hips turn along with the shoulders is a movement like this. And a lot of our students would do this before they start their round of golf, and even as part of their pre-shot routine, to remind them that they can move the hips freely, because we can be so ingrained into the conventional way of keeping the heel planted and the head absolutely still that we forget to turn. So this little exercise just is a nice reminder to let the body turn away from the target and then towards the target, letting the footwork happen naturally, letting that left heel come off the ground as it wants to, and allowing my head to move with my weight shift as well. Now let's observe, by just allowing the left heel to come off the ground, how easy it is for my hips to turn, how easy it is for my shoulders to turn without any strain on my body whatsoever. As opposed to keeping the left heel planted, and as you can see, very, very little response from the hips. So we want to do the opposite. Let the feet move naturally with the turn. Notice the weight shift. Notice my head allow to move. Now some of you might call that a sway, the dreaded sway. Well, if I'm turning, I can shift my weight freely without even being concerned about swaying. As long as I'm turning, I'm not swaying. A sway looks like this. A sway is a lateral motion. A sway is not a turning motion. So I can move off the ball freely and then move back towards the target. Now I'm going to be one of the 0.1% of golfers that make a proper turn. Allowing my left heel to respond to the hips and shoulders moving together, and then just swinging nice and freely without any strain through to the finish. Let's hit a ball and just put all this together. Effortless action, straight down the middle, a very enjoyable, strain-free golf swing. We're going to put this into action one more time for you. So just allowing the hips and the shoulders to turn freely through the swing. You'll see as I'm talking you through it, there's no strain on my body. As my left heel is allowed to lift off the ground, I'm allowing my head to move freely as I turn. And just look at that nice full hip rotation and look at the shoulders. No effort, no strain on my body. It feels so enjoyable. So let's hit a shot to finish this video off and put this all together. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Hopefully you can be one of the 0.1% of golfers that now start to turn more. I can promise you, you will walk off the golf course with so much more energy, not only a much more efficient golf swing. If you've enjoyed watching today, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you again next week. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.